What's up, guys? Happy MCBD. All right, so I see that the last episode of Boys has dropped, and I don't know who it was, but somebody didn't like it. Someone thought it was okay, so we're definitely going to talk about that tonight. All right, so CCAs are starting to back up here in the building. So, and Mariano's giving me crap. So I discounted them to $40 a piece. I brought back the ones from Monday. And if you buy two or more, they're $35 a piece. So there's no way I can get cheaper than that, guys. So there you go. All right. And then the new books from Dynamite coming out this week, or today, rather. Hold on. Look. So our pages sticking together. All right, so we got Mumra, the Ever Living, number 2. Vampirella, number 2, is out today. Supernatural, number 7, also out today. Thundar the Barbarian, number 4. Stitch, number 7. And that's it. Coming out today. All right, so let's get those CCAs. You got it, Preston. All right, so hang out. We'll be right back, guys. All right, we are back. All right, so somebody didn't like the last episode of The Boys. I don't remember who that was. Let me look. It was. There's a new Jack Ryan movie out. I did not know that. I like all the ones except for which ones didn't I like? No, I like them all. All right, so let's do shout outs first. We got Kenneth Bird. What's going on, buddy? First in the room. Then let's see. We got Preston, of course. Space Case, what's going on, bud? Easy, what's up, man? Marvel fan, what's happening, buddy? Yeah, you're the one who didn't like the last episode. Okay, fair enough. I want to hear why. No spoilers, though, in case there are people who didn't watch it. I haven't watched since season 1, so I got to be honest. All right. Let's see. CJ in the house. Alberto in the house. Let's see. Who else is here? CIB, what's happening, bud? Yeah, I liked Chris Pine one as well. That was good. Barlord, what's happening, buddy? Let's see. Marcus, of course. Mr. Towers, what's happening, bud? Unknown in the house. I think I got everyone. Yep. All right. So the giveaway of the night is Action Comics number 974, signed by Dan Jurgens. Hashtag, as always, EXP NCBD, all lowercase. Then, of course, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. So a $40 retail or higher. And as always, we got it for $5. Mike Asbill, what's up? Dynamic Forces mystery box. 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers or one of each, up to you. one virgin, one signed, one exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guarantee. And we have for 85. And since I made it 75 on Monday, I'm going to do it again, 75. All right. So then, got to cover this again. Awesome, John Coe. I'm glad you're happy. Actually, you can thank Amy. Amy's the one that actually puts those together for me. All right, so remember, this helps out the XP, generates revenue for us, and if this works for us this time, we'll do it again. Ben 10 number 1 EXP exclusive cover A, and we have this one for 20. Going to pay not tonight, but I can probably have some for next Wednesday. Oh, okay, great, John. So this one's limited to how many again, Jay? Jay.
I didn't add myself to stage. This one's limited to 500 copies.
Okay.
And folks, if you can get to Kyle before he leaves by Thursday, tomorrow, whether it's social media or Kyle at the explive.com, if you want your copy signed by Jay Fosgit, let Kyle know. He said it was a free signing. So if you want that, I'll put Kyle's EXP email in the chat, but it's Kyle at the explive.com, or if you got him on social media somewhere, contact him there. But try to get that in before the end of the day tomorrow.
Whoa, timeout. Lyle. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry to hear that. So both your wife and your mother and her mother have been diagnosed with cancer. Oh my God. So Lyle, yeah, all of us, we're thinking about you, buddy. If there's anything we can do, I can, you know this group better than most. You know that we'll do whatever we can, bud. So hang in there, bud. I don't even know what to say. Oh, that is horrible news. And I want to take a moment to say that Lyle has spent so much time working up north in the Arctic. Finally retired. Finally got home for this to happen. Is just a tragedy. I don't even know what to say. Needless to say, our thoughts are with you, bud. And if there's anything that we can do here at DF, let us know, bud. Oh my gosh. No. I'm so sorry, Lyle. That's horrible news. All right. You know what? Lyle, I am sending you a full set of the Ben 10s. It won't change anything, but maybe it'll distract you for a minute. I don't know. But I'm so sorry to hear that, Lyle. That's just tragic. It breaks my heart. Yeah, Triple B, you're right. Yeah, I that's all I can do. I mean, won't help anyone or anything, but maybe it'll distract Lyle for a minute. I don't know. But geez Louise. Lyle's been with us since the very start, if I remember correctly. So thinking about you, Lyle, my God. All right, then we have the cover B is a virgin, and that's limited to 250, right?
Yes, sir.
CIB, that's very nice of you, CIB. All right, and then cover C is the line art variant, and that is limited to how many, Jay? I should know it by now.
It's all right, 150.
All right, now guess the next one. Cover D is a line art version, and that's limited to 100, right? And then, of course, the bundle of all four for $99.99. That's very nice of you, Alberto. All right, so, and you know what? I will throw. All right, so the first one is New Gods with Dark Side cover sketch by Joe Coria. So Alberto has claimed that for Lyle. And Lyle, I will grab a random one for you as well. Sketch cover that didn't sell and toss it in there. Just consider it a care package. It's tragic. All right, so all cover sketches are $40 tonight. And if you buy two or more, it's $35 each. All right, so next up, we got Thundercats Lost, #1, with Lion-O cover sketch by Jake Grave. MSRP of $149.99, and we get this one for $40. Then Venomize, #1, with Venom cover sketch by John Pleak. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well. Then New Avengers, #1, with Hulk versus Zemnu cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40. Oh, Lyle, we consider you family as well, bud. I just wish there was something that any of us could do. Oh my gosh. All right, then we have FF #1 with Invisible Woman cover sketch by Dan Neilinger and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40. Then I really like this one. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns with Bloody Batman cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $40 as well. So all sketch covers are $40 tonight. If you buy two or more, they are $35 each. I can't get no cheaper than that because I have to move some sketch covers tonight. All right, then we have Green Lantern #25 with Green Lantern cover sketch by Ian Wallace. All right, Maya, you got it, bud. And if you buy two or more tonight, they are $35 each. MSRP of $149.99, and we have $40. I gotta make a note. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, so then we have A and X with Giant Man cover sketch by Joe Coria, Joe Del Beato, and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and it's on sale as well for $40. Oh, CJ, that's so nice. You got it. And this one goes to Lyle. Thank you, Alfredo. You're the best, bud. I just want to say something. This group is phenomenal. Yeah, you're right, Marcus. I probably will. You know what? Since two of the ones that have sold are going to Lyle, screw it. They're all 35 tonight. Every sketch cover on here. Okay? What the heck? Nick can only kill me once. All right, so I'm making a note because I have a tendency to forget things. But every sketch cover is now 35, period. You buy one, you buy five, doesn't matter. On. All right. So then we have New Gods #1 with Orion versus Frankenstein cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariana Caesar. Unknown wants to claim Venom. Have I even gotten to that one yet? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Unknown. Got you, Unknown. Let's see. New Gods versus Orion versus. Got it. Okay, then Transformers #1 with the Optimus Prime cover sketch by Robbie Pelletier. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $35. Yeah, I would think so. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Maya, you got it, Maya. Then Civil War II #1 with Black Ball cover sketch by Tony Scott. MSRP of $149.99. It's weird. What's going on? And we have this one for $35. Then Project Superpowers Fractured States #1 with Black Terror cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $35 as well. And then DCKO Boss Battle #1 with Homelander cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $35 as well. So, in case you guys don't know, Lyle has been with us since the very start. But Lyle, when we first started the show, worked in the Arctic. Okay, I mean, like not like seriously, truly the Arctic. And he would watch the show, and we would all joke with him because it was so cold there that we had no concept of how cold it was. During the time that Lyle's been with us, he retired and moved back to Canada. Okay, although it's cold in Canada in the winter, it's nothing like the Arctic. And I learned some things about living up that way from Lyle, and it was always interesting to talk to him. Yeah, he's been Ed Weird. I think he joined us late. So Lyle just found out, I'm not even sure if he's still in the room, just found out his wife and his mother-in-law have been diagnosed with cancer. And to me, it's almost 3 years. To me, it is anyone being diagnosed with cancer is sad. I know that. But with Lyle, it feels like you'd spend all that time working in the frozen tundra. Okay, it couldn't have been fun. I mean, just from you telling us how cold it was, I would get chills just listening to your stories. I'm sure you did that. I'm sure it paid very, very well. I can't imagine it wouldn't. And yeah, I know it's so tragic that now that you're back, you're finally retired, living in the warmth, that this happens. I'm so sorry, bud. So I'm telling the story not to revisit that, but basically so many people have joined us since that time. They only don't know Lyle who's been retired. I want them to understand that, and I hope that during those cold nights, those endless dark days, you know, I imagine that you had like months of night, that we're able to provide you with some distractions, if you will. But I just feel it's so sad. I'm so sorry, buddy. I really feel for you. I wish there was something we could do. I wish there was something that any of us could do. Um, yeah, I mean, cold like nobody's business. It's like watching a documentary on Antarctica or the Arctic. But yeah, no way. Yeah, so Maya, I hope so, Lyle. I hope so, bud. And as I said, anything we can do, call on us, and we will do it. All right, so it's just life is so unfair sometimes. I just feel like that. But anyway, all right. So last pass on these. Seriously, last pass. The absolute Batmans I brought on last week, minus 57 Fahrenheit. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, Jay, you're from Texas, so yeah, that's cold like you've never seen, bud. Yeah, you're right. It was a computer I figured out. It wasn't the Comcast. As much fun as it was blaming them, it wasn't Comcast. No, they did not, Alberto. I don't think so. Hold on. No. Did you want it, bud? Let me know. I'm going to pencil you in, buddy. If you don't want it, let me know. Very nice, Alberto. So that goes to Marvel fan. Got it. Gotcha, bud. All right. All right. So you know what? Let's take a quick break, our first break, and we'll be back in a minute. All right. So hang out. We'll be right back.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Twitch. It's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
we are back. All right, hold on. There's something wrong with my YouTube. All right, so these are last pass Absolute Batmans I had from last week. Absolute Batman number 20. First one is by Chris Anka. Have that for $6. Then Absolute Batman number 20 by Ricky Yagawa and Alex Sinclair. Have that for $6. Then Absolute Batman number 20 by Javier Rodriguez. Have that for $6. Then we have Absolute Batman number 20 by Nick Robles. Have that for $6. Then Absolute Batman number 20 by Fabrizio Di Tommaso. Have that for $6. Then Thundercats, last pass on these as well, because I think it's been a week now I've had these on. Thundercats number 2, FOC bonus cover X, signed by Declan Shalvey. It was a Dynamite.com exclusive. MSRP of $24.99. I have this one for $10. Cul-de-sac number 1, ultra limited Curse Mirror variant signed by Tony Fleets. MSRP of $66.60, and I have this one for $25. Then Dark Guards number 1, signed by Dave Hill. MSRP of $49.99. I have this one for $5. I think that's cheapest I've ever had a sign book on the air. So there you go. Then Space Ghost number 1, signed by David Propose. Have that MSRP of $69.99. Have that one for $22. All right, some new blanks. Yeah, you got it, CIB. All right, some new blanks, and here we go. So Action Comics number 419. It's the blank. I have that one for $5. Then the Spider's Web, Doc Savage number 1, the blank. This one is hot, and I have this one for $20. It does have a cover price of $10, just so you know. Then the Herculoids number 1, it's the blank. And I have that for $5. Then Dynamite Blood Red number 1, it's a blank. And I have that for $5. Then Superman number 75 is a blank. And I have that for $5. I do not actually see IB. You guys have to email me, fill out the submission forms on request, because then I will actually look for it. So if you're looking for Zorro, I can try to find him, CIB. But you got to remind me, buddy. All right, so let's do a recap. So the giveaway of the night is Action Comics number 974, signed by Dan Jurgens. Hashtag, as always, EXP, NCBD, all lowercase. Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher, and as always, we have for $5. The DF mystery box, 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers, or one of each, up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. Normally we sell it for $85. Tonight I have it on discount at $75. Then we had the Ben 10 EXP exclusive cover A, limited to 500, and we had that for $20. EXP exclusive cover B Ben 10. It's the Virgin, limited to only 250. And we have that for 25. We'll do CIB. Then cover C, the line art variant. Limited to only 150 printed. And we have that one for 30. Then cover D, the line art Virgin. We have it for 35. And it's limited to only 100. Then you can get all 4 in a bundle at a discount of $99.99. All right, so sketch covers that are left, and they are all 35 tonight. Thundercats Lost, number 1. Is that right? With Lino cover sketch by Jake Grave. MSRP of $149.99, and we have for 35. New Avengers number 1 with Hulk vs. Zenmu, cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and with this one for 35. FF number 1 with Invisible Woman, cover sketch by Dan Eilinger and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for 35 tonight. John Coe, the Hulk. You got it, John. Very nice of you, bud. Then Green Lantern number 25 with Green Lantern cover sketch. Oh, no, that one went. Sorry, my bad. All right. New Gods number 1 with Orion versus Frankenstein cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for 35. What's up, Amy?
Just thought I'd say hi. I saw a few forms come in, and I'm proud.
Yeah, some
Alberto, you specifically, I'm very proud.
Well, he did it because we got some bad news about Lyle. So everyone ended up buying him a gift. So you'll see it tomorrow when we have the invoice out.
Okay. All right.
A large Rex package. You got that right. You got it, Steve.
Hi,
yeah,
everybody.
so it's kind of a somber show. Kind of bad news. You remember Lyle worked in the Arctic for years. Retired 3 years ago. So his wife and his mother-in-law have been diagnosed with cancer. So I love this group, though. I got to tell you that. You filled out, that's Alberto. You're on a roll, man. That's crazy. You filled out 2 forms.
Like everyone, I hope you take a page out of Alberto's book and keep it up.
Yeah. Oh, and John Coe loved this mystery box, and I gave you kudos for that, obviously. But
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was cool. It's still raining out there.
It's starting to work up again.
Awesome.
Just, normal Dynamite announcements. Hope everyone's following the rules, and sorry to hear about Lyle.
So the boys, the crowdfunder ends today.
Yes.
And the one for Evil Ernie is still out there. You got to ask him, Marcus. No, it's not.
Does everyone know that Matt Kennedy's doing the art show this Friday?
I did not say anything, so you might as well make that announcement.
Yeah. Nick's gonna be kind of busy for the next couple Fridays, so we're gonna have some guest hosts this Friday. It's gonna be Matt Kennedy, and then Spencer's coming back the week after.
There you go. Now we
Just
have the picks for Kennedy, right?
Say again.
Matt Kennedy show. We have the picks, right?
I have to look again. That's what I'll go do.
I think I definitely downloaded them, so you put them in a Dropbox sometime.
Okay.
All right. So if you don't have them, I can get them for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go real quick. But yeah, like everyone have a good rest of your night. Keep filling out those forms.
There you go. Ed Weird, give Nick a heart attack on that one. All right. So still left, Civil War II, #1 with Black Ball cover sketch by Tony Scott. MSRP of $149.99, and we have for $35. Then Project Superpowers, Fractured States, #1 with Black Terror cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $35. DC Boss Battle, #1 with Homelander cover sketch by Will Torres and Joconda Hernandez. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $35. Then we have Absolute Batman #20 by Chris Anka. Have that for $6. Absolute Batman #20 by Ricky Yagawa and Alex Sinclair. Have this for $6. Absolute Batman #20 by Javier Rodriguez. Have this one for $6. Absolute Batman #20 by Nick Robles. Have that for $6. Then Absolute Batman #20 by Fabrizio Di Tommaso. Have that for $6. Then Cul-de-sac #1, Ultra Limited Curse Mirror Variant, signed by Tony Fleeks. MSRP of $66.60, and we have for $25. Dark Regards, signed by Dave Hill. MSRP of $49.99, and we have this one for $5. Space Ghost #1, signed by Dave Pose. MSRP of $69.99, and we have this one for $22. You got Unknown. All right, Action Comics #419. And we have this one, it's blank, and we have this one for $5. The Spider's Web, Doc Savage #1, it's a blank. Have this one for $20. Herculoids #1 blank. Have that for $5. Then Dynamite Blood Red #1 blank. Have that for $5. Then Superman #75 blank. And we have that for $5 as well. All right, so Dynamite books coming out today. You got it, weirdos. Hey, so Jay, is Trick B doing his show tonight?
Yeah, he is. I dropped the link earlier, but I can definitely drop it in there again. Make sure,
you don't
folks.
mind. Jay, what's up?
Yeah, if you
Easy, you got it easy.
right after the show tonight, be sure you check him out.
All right. So coming out today, Mumra, the Ever Living, #2, cover A by Danny Earls. Cover B by Declan Shalvey. Then cover C by John Amore. And then cover D by Erica Durso. Then we have cover E, the animation art variant. Then we have cover F, 1:10 ratio animation art Virgin. Then cover G, the 1:15 ratio John Amore Virgin. Then cover H, the 1:15 ratio Erica Durso Virgin. Then cover I, the 1:20 ratio Declan Shalvey Virgin. Then we have cover J, the 1:25 ratio Danny Earls Virgin. Then cover K, Declan Shalvey black and white. And then cover L, the 1:7 ratio Declan Shalvey black and white Virgin. And also out today, Vaporella number 2. Cover A by Lucio Perillo. Cover B by Derek Chu. Cover C by Joseph Michael Linsner. Cover D by Elias Chatzudis.
We got a claim for Mumra 2C.
All right, you got it on Mumra 2C. All right, then the Vaporella number 2, cover E is the cosplay. Cover G is a 1:10 ratio cosplay virgin. Cover H, the 1:10 ratio Chatzudis virgin. Cover I, the 1:15 ratio Linsner virgin. Cover J, the 1:15 ratio Derek Chu virgin. Then cover K, the 1:20 ratio Lucio Perillo virgin. Then cover L, the Lucio Perillo ultraviolet variant. And then cover M, the 1:7 ratio Chatzudis black and white. Then cover N, the 1:10 ratio Lucio Perillo UV virgin. Then cover O, the 1:10 ratio Joseph Michael Linsner black and white version. All right. Then Supernatural number 7, cover A by John Amore. And then cover B, the David Cousins variant. And you know what? Let's go ahead and take our second break. And we'll be right back, and we'll get through the rest of the books. Hey, TJ. So hang out. We'll be right back.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's Sketch Up with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
and
shadow.
Sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
right, we are back. All right, so we are on Supernatural number 7. Cover C is the photo variant. Cover D is another photo variant. Cover E is the photo virgin. And then we have cover F, the 1:10 ratio David Cousins virgin. Then cover G, the 1:10 ratio David Cousins black and white. Then cover H, the 1:15 ratio John Moore virgin. Cover I, the 1:20 ratio photo virgin. Cover J, the John Moore black and white. Then cover K, the 1:5 ratio John Moore black and white virgin. Then also out today is Thundar the Barbarian number 4. Cover A by Michael Cho. Cover B by Francesco Montina. Cover C by Bjorn Behrens. Cover D by Joseph Michael Linsner. And then cover F, the 1:10 ratio Michael Cho black and white. Cover G, the 1:10 ratio Linsner virgin. Cover H, the 1:15 ratio Michael Cho black and white virgin. Then we have cover I, the 1:20 ratio Bjorn Behrens virgin. Then cover J, the 1:25 ratio Francesco Montina virgin. Then cover K, the 1:30 Michael Cho virgin. Then cover L, the Joseph Michael Linsner black and white. Then cover M, the 1:7 ratio Jack Kirby model sheet virgin. And then cover N, the 1:10 ratio Joseph Michael Linsner black and white virgin. Then also out there is Stitch number 7. Cover A by Edwin Galman. Cover B by Jay Lee. Cover C by Ciro Cangelosi. Cover D by George Campbell-Dias. Then cover E, the 1:10 ratio Jay Lee black and white. And then cover F, the 1:10 ratio George Campbell-Dias virgin. Then cover G, the 1:10 ratio Ciro Cangelosi virgin. Then cover H, the 1:15 ratio Jay Lee virgin. And finally, Stitch number 7, cover I, the 1:15 ratio Edwin Galman virgin. And those are the books coming out today. All right, so Jay, what else do we have coming up tonight?
So, you got Triple B's show at 8 Eastern, 7 Central tonight. Then you have, as soon as I can find what I did with the link, you will have Blake's Buzz. That's going to be at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And tonight, Blake is going to be talking to writer David Boer and artist or an illustrator Winston Gambro about their Kickstarter, Malik the Damned, the Gay Son of Satan. David Boer has written it for a bunch of different companies. His favorite thing he's done that I love is Canto. He's the writer of Canto. If you've never checked out that book, please do. It's one of my favorite kind of Wizard of Oz adjacent kind of stories. But yeah, that's all we got for tonight.
Very cool. And we have original art at 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday. What else do we have for the rest of the week?
So tomorrow at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, we're going to have What's in the Box with Miss Jen. There's going to be no Geek Chat. They're taking the night off. But then you can come back at 10 Eastern, 9 Central for Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. And then Friday morning, or Friday afternoon, rather, 1 Eastern, noon Central, you can check out the FOC show with Matthias Lewis and probably Kyle, depends. Then, of course, we're going to have, Matt Kennedy hosting the art show. That's going to be a lot of fun at 6 Eastern, 7 Central. And then in the night at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, you got Friday Night Live with Nancy McCann and the folks at Comics Unlimited.
Very cool. So if you watch Show on Rewind and an item is still available, I will honor whatever price you hear on the show, okay? Just so everyone knows. You have to fill out the submission form, though. And then I'll check to see if it's still available. I know that most sketch covers have gone. Very generous. What's the matter with me? Generous of the group to get gifts for Lyle. Bad news from Lyle, unfortunately. But tonight's giveaway is Action Comics number 974, signed by Dan Jurgens. And shall we, Jay? Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Why not? All right. There we go. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Unknown. Congrats, bud. So, Unknown, since you have free shipping coming to you, if there's anything else you want, put it in the form and let us know. I have to say that this group is great. Generosity. I don't know of another comic show where people buy gifts for one another. This is one of the few that I know. It's so cool. I will say, Lyle, hang in there. If there's anything you need, you have my email. We work comic books here, so I don't know what we can do. But certainly if we can do it, we will try to. This is just a great group. This evolved in a way that I did not expect when we started years ago. But I have to say I'm pretty happy about it. All right. So to everyone there, thank you for being you. Thank you for your generosity. And thank you for supporting a friend going through something very difficult, obviously. All right. So Triple B, have a good show. Weird. Well said, my friend. Well said. It's just this was not the plan when we started years ago. It just kind of evolved this way, and I'm happy it really did. All right. So to all you out there, I appreciate you, and have a good weekend. No show Friday because of the holiday here. So just so you guys know.
You mean Monday?
Monday, yes. Sorry, what did I say?
You said Friday.
Oh, no. Friday, we have an art show. Monday, I'm sorry. I'm discombobulated as well. So no show on Monday because of Memorial Day Monday here in the U.S. But otherwise, I will see you guys Wednesday. Have a great weekend. Have a great holiday week if you are in the U.S. Lyle, thinking about you, bud. All right, so be safe. Peace.